Have you ever had your partner suddenly just shut down and refuses to communicate? That's what we're unpacking in tonight's episode. Hey guys, it's Joy Chiso and I'm back again with another lovely episode. Tonight we're going to be talking about something very important that has affected a lot of relationships, and if not dealt with or managed properly, can still affect more relationships. Welcome to tonight's episode, but before we go into it, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification, and yes, keep your comments coming in. For those of us that are yet to see our previous episode, go check it out. We have Valentine gifts ideas, we have long distance relationship, and we also have how to flirt. So tonight's episode, we're going to be talking about the silent treatment. Yes, like I said when I started this episode, I said, have you ever had your partner to suddenly shut down and refuse to communicate? Silent treatment is that time when your partner just refuses intentionally, decide not to communicate or have any engagement with the other person. This can be as a result of built anger, tension, or builded up emotions that are in the negative, and it can cause resentment and many other things if not properly handled. So this is what we're talking about tonight. How much can you be able to handle and manage and curtail silent treatment in your relationship? For example, if your partner is not the one viewing this video and you are the one seeing it, so how do you manage knowing what causes it and the impact it has in your relationship? So like I said, silent treatment is when your partner refuses to communicate or engage with you that is watching this video. It causes a lot of mishap in relationship, making it impossible for free flow of communication in the relationship, free flow of love, free flow of a lot of things. And if not handled well, it can even cause that your partner loses trust in you. A lot of times we've had situations where you and your partner goes into a minor misunderstanding or a little quarrel or fight, and before you know, the other party just says, no problem, it's fine, I understand, it's okay, no, everything is okay. But then immediately they cease to communicate with you properly the way they used to be before the quarrel. This is what silent treatment is. When you give your partner silent treatment, you open a lot of space for a lot of things to happen, and that happening can cause your relationship to not flow well. So what do you do when you realize that your partner is giving you silent treatment? Before we go into what to do, we have to understand this impact, because without knowing that this thing can affect your relationship, we make it have a I don't care spirit towards it or attitude towards it, like, no, when the person is tired, maybe she will come back or he will come back, right? Do you get? A lot of people just snub and ignore that the partner is actually giving a silent treatment, and the person giving the silent treatment will be like, will be like, they see this thing, she's not seeing that I'm not even responding the way I used to, or communicate or play with them the way I used to. So they will now get angry more and build more tension, and that silent treatment is not ending anytime soon. So you have to understand that the impact of silent treatment in your relationship has never and will never be in the positive, because you and your partner will reduce communication. That is what always happens. And what do you expect? That love will flow well when there's no communication? Have you ever seen it happen? No, it has not happened. Even God would come down in the cool of the evening to communicate with Adam. That's because communication breeds more love, breeds more connection between you and your loved one. So when you do not have it in free flow, then that love, let's not say some things. Anyways, so the first impact that silent treatment can have in your relationship is more misunderstanding. Because when your partner refuses to talk about what is happening or what's killing them or what's making them feel the way they feel or kill their emotions or eat them up, you do not know, and you begin to still act in the way you're acting. The misunderstanding that you think that you're trying to kill is not dying off, it is rather increasing, because you not knowing what is the problem cannot be able to give the right attitude to solving the problem. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So silent treatment can increase more misunderstanding rather than killing that misunderstanding you think you have. Another thing, like I said before, is it will kill your trust little by little. It's like where you have a wood, and before you know that wood, you start seeing droppings from the wood. It's because there are little termites inside the wood that is beginning to eat. This is what silent treatment does to you. Little by little, it begins to take away your trust for your partner. Even the partner that is involving in the silent treatment the trust they have for you will begin to reduce. That is what happens when you give your partner silent treatment, or when your partner is giving you silent treatment. Before you know, there's trust that is not stable anymore. And if not handled properly, when you don't have trust for somebody, that relationship, I don't know, because trust is very important. Another thing that silent treatment does is what? It reduces the enjoyment of the relationship. There will be no more play, there will be no more excitement. Everybody's just quiet. The house is quiet. When you call, it's so straightforward, it's so routine like, and it's like, get to the point, let's end this call. Get to the point, let's end this communication. Get to the point, let's end this talk. There's no more play, there's no more excitement, there's no more a free room for everybody to enjoy whoever they are dating. So now, how do you move from the impact, the causes, to how to manage it? Because management skill is a lot of things, whether in business world, in anything at all. Management skill is very important. How do you manage silent treatment? The first thing to do is to sit your partner down that's giving you silent treatment and say, come, sit down. What is the problem? What have I done? Do not start with blaming them, because they're already in a kind of mood. Understand though, because if you start blaming them, if it's my gender, you know what will happen. We don't to agree that we are the cause of it. So do not start with blaming your partner. Start rather with, what is the problem? Don't say, what is your problem? You're seeing the difference. What is the problem? And let them talk. If it's somebody that does not like talking, say, no, nothing, no. No, nothing's happening, no, we are okay. It's not true. Don't fall for it. Immediately say, okay, what did I do wrong? That's what most of them want to hear, because to them at this point, why they're giving the attitude is because you did something wrong to them, something wrong that you're not even aware of. Probably they even misunderstood your actions. So do not stand and want to drag anything with them. Be the mature one and say, what then did I do wrong that's causing you to? You're not free, babe. You're not as you used to be. What is the problem? Let them communicate what the problem is to you. It is until you know the problem that you can be able to solve it. Now, when they communicate the problem, what then is your next step? Your next step is actually solving the problem. Knowing what they are saying at the point they are saying it. If it's that they misunderstood you, then you try to communicate what the situation was than what they saw it to be. Because a lot of times, misunderstanding is not just because somebody did not say the right words or did not act the right way. It's because the other person that is reading the meaning to the actions is reading it in the wrong manner. So when you understand what the problem is, solve it by knowing where the issue is. If it's misunderstanding, correct their understanding. Let them see from the viewpoint, your own motive, to say what you said that turned the whole situation around, to do what you did, whether you not pick the call or you not say something nice, or when they wanted you to say something nice, or something does happen and they didn't know that was what happened. So let them see the motive on which you acted or on which you said what you said. The next thing is healthy communication versus silent treatment. This one is for the people that like giving the silent treatment. But before we go into it, hey guys, subscribe if you are not subscribed. It's Joy Chisom. Yes, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications so that you get notified whenever we drop any episode. And if you're already enjoying this episode, drop in a comment.